tough enough to go wherever the job takes you. Go to 4patriots.com to claim your solar generator today.
Look, if you're an executive, this shirt is a must-have in your closet. I was tired of floppy collars and shirts with sweat stains, so I got this shirt I saw on TV, and now I don't have to worry.
Board to score, fellas.
And I switched from regular polos.
That right there's a mulch
brand is
pile
called
for your
Collagen.
ass.
They make a regular stretchy golf.
Alright, let's dive into this here. I'm not going to mess around. Last week, it wasn't pretty. As we can see here, scoreboard last week. Obviously, my previous matchup, I bet myself +3. That's a win. 69ers in South Beach. Trey won by 9. I had him at +5. We'll take it. Housen and Grant. Who did I have? I said, oh, it was Housen -6.5. Oh yeah, I took. All right, that's a L. So I'm 2 for 3 now. I had No Trade November versus Tark. I had Tark -2.5. What did he do? That's 2 and 2. That's another L. All right, we're getting kind of sloppy at this. We had Battle of the Undefeateds. I mean, Battle Royale here. KG versus Sketty. I had KG Moneyline. KG Moneyline was the move. So 3 and 2 overall in the week. We take that. 10 out of 10. I mean, realistically, if we're betting, that's units 1. But that's last week. Let's not talk about the past here. Let's move on to this week. We've got Bush Peach versus Alpha Kenny 1. I'm going to move this over here so I can just kind of see. Fuck this game because, you know, Florida State's buns. This week, that's a sneak peek for later. Tark projected to kick my ass by 15. That's the spread. Starting off a little down, but I think Jalen Hurts has a good week. I think Xavier Worthy has a great week. You know, McMillan could go off, but I doubt it. Pittman had a good week last week. It's not happening again this week. Everything else is up in question. I will happily take the +15 with myself. Obviously, I'm betting for myself. Move on. South Beach, -5.5 is this one. This right here, this is the Drake May funeral game. Go ahead and put him in a fucking casket. It's over. Dunzo. Give me Bush Light at +5.5. I'm moving on. Daddy, a.k.a. Grant, versus the 69ers. Spread looking like Myers -37. Holy fuck. How do you bet that? I'll tell you what you do. You take the points. You don't lay them. Give me G Daddy. +37. I'm not saying anything else. I'm not laying a 37-point spread. I won't do it. If it's Alabama versus a Lone Oak High School here, not happening. Alright, we got Sketty and Jake's scary team. Oh, did not mean to do that. Spread -2.5 to Sketty. I understand we're going through some running back issues here. Buy, out, buy. But there is still hope for this guy. And then there's really no hope here. I'll lay the points with the birthday boy. Let's move on. I'm done. KG versus NTV. No Trade November. The spread's -16 towards KG. And how could I deny? I mean, Tony Pollard. That fucking guy. It's not it. That's not it. You know why? Because Josh Jacobs is on a bye. Mike Evans is out. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'll lay 16, but I won't touch 35. KG -16. The picks are in. You see it here. Bingo. There's the picks. Let's move on to actual bets of last week. We got scraped. These were the picks. They all lost. You lost 10 units if you tailed everyone. Guess what? This week, I guess don't tail. I don't know. But here's what I have for you this week. Okay. Wait, did Miami score again? 28-3? Did Malachi score again? Hold up. Okay, well, okay, you know what? Never mind. Screw that. No, we're not doing this. Let's go back to that. Where were we? The Degen Parlay of the Week. We don't get to do a Thursday night SGP because I was too busy on Thursday. So I give you the SGP to start off your Sunday right. 9:30 for you Eastern time folks. 8:30 for me. This field is not made for playing football that they're playing on overseas. Therefore, there's going to be twisted ankles. I mean, everybody's going home in a fucking cast. Therefore, we take a defensive touchdown for the Vikings and the Browns. That's it. It's 101 to 1. Bet a quarter unit, win 250 of them. Say less. Say less. Simple SGP. David Montgomery. That boy's got a story for this week. It's his hometown. He's from Cincinnati. He's scoring this week. Jameson Williams, who's had not a fully quiet year, but hasn't had his game. This is his receiving game. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions dropped 50 plus on the Bengals this week. Take him over 50 receptions. It's easy. And then Laporta Potty for 3 grabs. It's plus 383 on FanDuel, 2.5 units. Lock that in. And then for our money line parlay, it's a little chalky. It's a little chalky, okay? We've got, where are you? Let's go to NFL here. We've got Indy at home versus the Raiders. That's an easy one. The Giants versus the Saints. How the Giants aren't favored? I don't care if they have Malik Neighbors or not. The Saints might as well be a high school team. I think Trinity could beat the Saints right now. But I think Alvin Kamara could score. I will say that. Move on. Obviously, Detroit's going to put up 50, so we'll take them. I think Buffalo could put up 50 against the Patriots. We'll take them. That moneyline parlay pays $287. Yes, it's four picks plus $287. Lock it in. Throw 1 unit on Bet365. Have fun. And then, of course, our teaser. This is a 6-leg teaser. So all these spreads here that you see here are teased by 6 points. Houston plus 4.5. The Jets 7.5, who I think could win outright. Believe at home. Where are you? Yeah, Jets are playing at home. They could win outright in this game. Take them plus 7.5. Indy minus 1.5, who we already loved. And then Cleveland plus 9.5. This is going to be like a 17-14 game. Maybe even a 14-10. I could see 17-10. This game's going to be a snoozer. Easy. It's minus 110 on any app that you want to play a 4-leg teaser on. Throw 2.5 units. The anytime touchdown lock. This man, Mason Taylor, has been averaging almost anywhere between 5 and 7 targets a game. He has plenty of end zone opportunities. And yeah, I think him and Garrett Wilson are the only 2 other receivers on the team. Justin Fields might run one in, but that market's ruined now. There's still a little value, but not near as much. What is Justin Fields to score? Justin Fields to score is now plus 130. We were getting that at plus 200 all the way up until last week. We'll lock that in, okay? Easy. And then this week, since I couldn't do even remember what I had here last week. What did I have here? Oh, the Thursday Night Football first Tutty lock. We're not doing that this week. We're going to do a first Tutty round robin. Okay? And that's what I need this for. We have the Vikings defense. I think the Browns fumble. Vikings pick it up and score. First thing right off the bat in the first quarter. Take Vikings defense first quarter touchdown if you can find that market. But 22-1, those are great odds. Then we take Dallas Goedert for the Broncos and Eagles game. I think this is going to be one of those soft spots where Broncos maybe get a field goal, but probably go 3 and out. Dallas Goedert scores next possession. And then Garrett Wilson is scoring on this weak Cowboys secondary in as soon as he possibly can at home. David Montgomery, I just told you, there's a sob story. Look it up if you want. David Montgomery is scoring first. He's definitely scoring this week, but I'm pretty sure he's scoring first. And then, of course, Mr. Ayomanor. However the hell you say that, I don't even know. He's scoring first in the Titans-Cardinals game if there's even a score. I don't know who else could score. I mean, yeah. Enough said. And finally, Cooper Kupp hasn't scored this year. As a Seahawk, it's happening this week, and I think it's going to be the first because it's the one that no one expects. And then, of course, for the Sunday night game, in the Bills-Patriots, Khalil Shakir's grabbing one at about 10 to 15 yards in the red zone. It's happening. It's going to be the first tutty. I say we do the 3s and 4s of the round robin. That's 50 cents. Best case scenario, we win $838,000. That's best case, of course. But I mean, if we hit 3 of these, guys, we're cooking on to something here. This is several G's we're talking about. So, that being said, I'm pretty sure that's all my picks for the week. Total of 12.75. I put 4 units. Dilly that how you want. You know, obviously. What is it? 50 cents on the 3s and 4s cost me $35. Maybe we could go down to 25. What is that? $17.50. You know what? I'll do this. We'll go to 35 cents on the 3s. Damn it. I wanted that to be an even. Alright, what about 33? I want to make it an even 20. Okay. Alright. We'll do this. We'll do the almost even 20 here. Lock that in. Let's ride, gentlemen. Let's have a week. Gosh damn it. Tommy didn't score. Who the fuck was that? Oh, LaWayne McCoy. Boys, we had a fun day today.